It's back! Our own designed knife, the DBK knife, which we released on the Kickstarter. We don't have many, so watch this video where we will explain how to get one. And we want to thank our sponsor, Tools for Gents. Please check out their website and buy something. And I have a new single released with the Wodan boys. Bells! Oh yeah, cool. Check it out on Spotify or pre-save it if it ain't out yet. Thank you very much. Okay.
All my life, I've been waiting for the DBK knife. Not anymore, ladies and gentlemen.
It is back, eh?
We haven't shown this, I think, on camera yet. The sharpness of the DBK knife.
So the lower the better, and it actually measures how much grams it takes to cut a little piece of wire between the thing. Oh jeez!
Oh my life!
Jeez!
Waiting for the DBK knife! Oh my! Mickey, the first one that I measured was actually 140 grams. So this one is really sharp, but that's hand sharpening for you.
Oh my God!
TRC hand sharpens all the knives themselves.
Whoa!
That is sharper than the Rockstad.
So, but
that is sharper than the Rockstad.
This is gonna be more of a knife talk, actually. Do you want to take over the camera, Martin?
Yeah. Because
the convexes have gotten better.
Yeah. So, Mickey, basically, we are restocking the DBK knife in the shop.
Yeah.
Today. For the first 12 hours it goes online. These are 50 pieces of the DBK knife. It's a small batch. People from the Patreon can have a 12-hour head start. They get a password and they can buy the knife with the password.
So from the moment that people are seeing this...
12 hours.
And then everybody can buy the remaining knives.
Exactly. And then in a few weeks or months we hope to have another restock of 50 knives.
Slow-mo?
Let's go.
I'm stuck in here, someone else in my head. The feeling that I'm running, but I'm always stuck in bed. I got bells in my head. I got bells till I'm dead.
I don't want to advertise this knife too much because it feels...
We already did that.
Yeah, and otherwise we're gonna feel like a sellout. And that's why we also don't reference this knife a lot in our normal videos, because obviously we make money on these knives.
Yeah.
So it feels really cheap to say, well, compared to the DBK knife, this is not really that good.
And of course, we designed the DBK knife to be our favorite, of course.
Yeah, so that's why we want to let you be the the opinion maker of this knife. Anyway, talking about that price.
Oh yeah.
Sadly, that has changed. That has changed. Martin, do you want to expand on that a little?
Yeah.
Sadly, the prices will go up.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. The sharpness, the convex, I like it. But okay, let's talk about the price. So everybody knows, prices have gone up. Materials are scarce at the moment, so hard to get by. Same goes for the steels. And the euro isn't really strong at the moment.
So for the people in slow-mo?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So there's good news and bad news.
Yeah.
I mean, inflation hasn't, as far as I know, hit America as hard as it has done with the euro.
No. So the Kickstarter price was 350 euros or $420. Good news for the Americans. We have been able to increase or keep the price as low as we could and keep it on $430. So that's a $10 price increase. So I think that people can live with that, all right?
Yeah.
But for Europeans,
our inflation has gone up by 12%.
Yeah, maybe more even now, and material prices as well. But yeah, for us, the knife has gotten quite a bit more expensive to buy. Yeah. Yeah, the means for Europeans, it means that the price has gone up because the dollar is as much worth now as the euro.
Yeah.
Means that it has gone up from 350 to 430 euros.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is...
And the sad thing is that we are not earning a euro more. We are not... Slow-mo? the sad thing is that we're not gonna earn 1 penny more than we did because of the inflation. And why are we only doing 50 knives? It's not because we're greedy, it's because TRC also, I mean, this convex requires a lot of handwork. So that means that requires a lot of their time. They also have a company to run, and because they made so much DBK knives last year, they kind of have to compensate for it this year. Train more people to do it maybe, you know? And so what the plan is now, and Martin, correct me if I'm wrong, is that we, over the course of 2023 as well, we're gonna come out with a few batches of 50 knives. And yeah, that is if everything is gonna be okay. And we say that with a lot of pain in our hearts, because believe me, if we told you that we wanna have this knife in stock every moment of every week, if it was up to us. But sadly, we are not the knife makers, we are only the knife designers.
That's true, yeah.
And that's what, I think also the reason why you don't see this knife with a lot of YouTubers yet, because we are confident enough to send this knife to Waco, even to Survival Lily. I mean, she is receiving one of these knives, and maybe even before we have all these knives back in stock. But it's kind of like throwing away knives if we cannot sell any knives. So every knife that we get, we want to get out to you guys as fast as possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is like kind of like the bad news.
Yeah.
I want to say I really like this knife still with feather sticking.
So we have gotten a few questions about the leather sheets because they were really tight. People don't have the big biceps, so they couldn't pull them out.
And I mean, I have to agree with them a little bit because they are bloody tight, but they loosen up, don't they?
But they loosen up with a few times of use. And why is that, you may ask? Why is the sheet so tight? It's because leather is a natural product. It stretches over time. And to prevent the knife from falling out after a month of use, it starts out really tight.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of glue. Wait, I can show you. There's a little bit of glue in here. And we've got some questions. Look, you can see the glue in here, yeah? And sometimes that gets a little bit loose. But that's not a problem. That's actually to keep the first retention. So that can loosen up as well. So that's not, it's to protect the stitching from the strain.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not a problem if that...
Oh, slow-mo, slow-mo! So the next very important talking point is the sheath. I mean, we're gonna sell 50 Kydex sheaths in the shop because people requested the Kydex sheath. And seeing that leather prices are going up, we're wondering to maybe do a full run where the standard edition comes with a Kydex sheath. And we are wondering what you guys think of that, also to keep the prices down.
I mean, people want the knife, primarily the sheath is extra.
I have to say that, just in all honesty, Martin said that the Kydex sheath was a good idea. I really much favor the leather sheath. And then Martin very interestingly pointed out that a lot of people really like the Kydex sheath.
Yeah, and you know, I think just with like a Velkdieven or whatever, it just helps to give that carefree aspect, you know? With leather you have to keep it clean, you have to keep it dry, and with Kydex, I mean, if you're going on a canoe trip or whatever, Kydex is really handy.
Yeah.
And the Kydex sheet also comes with a fire steel loop that fits both our fire steel, but also a thicker 10mm fire steel.
Yeah, and having said that, we're also thinking about maybe making a more survival kind of type of this knife. This is the knife that we like, the whole aesthetic and stuff. So. And then Andreas also came up with the idea to maybe not polish this handle as much. And maybe make it more survival as well. Like you have the survival edition.
The typical TRC style.
Yeah, oh.
Slow-mo.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Oh, no.
that was literally the second scrape or whatever.
Yeah, and sadly I'm now ruining the fire myself. Oh yeah, this is great. This is great. Oh yes. Just to be clear, I want this knife, the DBK knife will always be like this. Because this is how we designed it, and this is what we want, and this is our style, etc. But we will also seek your, well, not advice, but your opinion, and to see if we can also make another knife, which is also what you guys want.
Yeah, and maybe, you know, come out with different versions in the future. I mean, we have even considered maybe like a Magna cut run.
Yeah,
which will of course be more expensive again, Mikkie.
Yeah, the fire's out. Yeah. Yeah.
With the DBK knife.
No, it's not completely out. It's not completely out.
Oh no, it's starting up. It's lighting up again.
Yeah, but that's what the DBK knife does. That's a typical DBK knife fire.
Yeah, for now the DBK knife will be still very limited until we have the production going on at a good pace.
Yeah, and until a certain war has ended. I don't know if people realize, but that is actually a very big influence on the production of, yeah, probably everything in the world. And also a very big influence of the production of the DBK knife.
You know, it works weird because, you know, the Kydex comes from America. And the Kydex itself might not become that much more expensive, but, you know, importing it gets a lot more expensive because of, you know, fuels being very expensive at the moment.
Yeah.
So everything, yeah, just adds up. But I have to say, we spoke to Andreas, and I think this guy is a really good man because inflation gone up with 10%. He upped all the salaries of his men with 10%.
Yeah, that's a better deal than they do here in Holland. I gotta say that.
Yeah,
that's a way better deal.
You're a really good man.
Okay, round 2. Do you see that? Then I mean, do we see that, people?
That is a really quick fire.
So to sum it all up, we got 50 knives in stock. The first 12 hours will be for the Patreon only, because we also have to give them a little credit for paying us every month and making this live possible. Then we got 50 Kydex sheaths in the store.
Yeah.
This run is going to be with a leather sheath, so if you buy the knives, the standard edition, you're just going to get a leather sheath. Over the course of 2023, we're going to release batches of 50, as much as possible, but I'm a bit skeptical how often that's going to be. Did I forget anything?
Yeah, the giveaway.
Yes. The giveaway!
Ladies and gentlemen, this month we are giving away the Falcon Even A1X thanks to DBK. We are giving away the PMP Alpha Beast thanks to Tools for Gents. We are giving away the Bark River Bushcraft Ultralight thanks to BladeHQ. We are giving away the Drop Forge Survivalist thanks to Coldsteel Deutschland. We are giving away the Rive Knives F6 and F4, crazy. And we are giving away the whole Civivi Elemental family thanks to Civivi. Winners of the last giveaway will be mentioned later this month because I am in Thailand. So to be honest, we don't talk a lot about this knife, but we really are really proud about this knife. I mean, it's everything, it's our dream knife. This is the knife that is, you know, designed with all the features of our favorite knives. It's what we love. And you know, TRC just making this knife just made it a reality. I want to thank everybody who already bought this knife in the Kickstarter, because it made the dream happen. And I want to thank everybody who took the time to post pictures of it and make reviews. There are some guys who made brilliant reviews on this knife, very positive reviews. I'm really happy with that. Because, you know, now we are the guys who get confronted with, you know, the knife being reviewed. I mean, not everybody has to love the knife, of course, that we love.
No.
But it does give us a lot of insights and helps us to, yeah, maybe improve. Every
Thursday 1 p.m. PDT, like and subscribe for the algorithm. Yeah. Comment for the algorithm. Is that what you're saying?
That was what I'm saying. Don't forget to enter the giveaway.
Oh yeah,
and check out the web shop, which is now locked with a password.
Hey, see you later, guys.
Later.
Later.